I think it's safe to say that Dark Souls 3 is one of the games of next year, and next year is looking really strong in terms of releases, so that says a lot for Dark Souls 3, I feel. As, of course, we pretty much know it's most likely going to be the last in the Souls series. It's pretty damn anticipated by everyone who loves From's games. So, we have some little tidbits thanks to a Dark Souls 3 promotional pamphlet which has highlighted some of the game's features, as well as showing off some of the Japanese pre-order bonuses, which include a deluxe map as well as original soundtrack CD. Now, this pamphlet was in Japanese, but a Reddit user by the name of the Mind Wraith helpfully translated the pamphlet into English, allowing non-Japanese people to understand it in full. Now, some of the information is stuff that is not going to be shocking to anyone who even knows the slightest thing about Dark Souls. For example, it talks about the phantoms, bloodstains, messages, and other markings that are visible when you're playing online. You know, you can co-op, invasion, summon signs, invasions, you know, that sort of thing. However, there is another couple of pages which do have some interesting information. For example, quote, "Arm combat just got deeper with new action battle skills. Each weapon has a unique and rich fighting moveset. Combat has become a tactically diverse experience." Another piece of information basically claims that tactics-based fighting skills increase the sense of balance in one-on-one combat, and then it details a few of the things that you can do. For example, there is a knight whose sharp attacks and lunges will take your breath away and basically mow down the surrounding enemies with a 2-sword spin attack. And just details how you can unleash a shockwave with a roar that will shock your enemies, and how the short bow is good for swiftly shooting and moving around and kind of toying with your opponent, and how there's going to be a chanting ability for wand-based magic abilities that can temporarily have their power increased. So basically the variations of wand combat will have been broadened. A few different changes that are kind of hinted at here. So it basically seems they have taken the much beloved Dark Souls mechanics and basically improved them. The bow sounds more reliable, sounds like they've just improved things and made things just that little faster paced and that little bit smoother. Dark Souls 2 is of course an improvement over Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 3 basically sounds like it's going to be a fine swan song for the series. But I'd love to hear some thoughts from you guys. What would you like to see in the final iteration of Souls? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and the Reddit thread is below if you wish to see the images. I'm not going to link them or show them in the video because, yeah, it's obvious why. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.